Ladies Learning Code started in 2011, so it's been a few years, back in Toronto. It just came out of the need of women not necessarily getting the same focus as men, and the women that started Ladies Learning Code were super passionate about having a warm, welcoming, engaging environment for not only women, although that's what we sort of cater to. Men are definitely invited, but it's a warm space to sort of learn how to code and not just consume technology, but learn how to create it.
The short-term goals would be to empower women and young girls across Canada, and specifically in Vancouver, to look at programming as a new way of exploring their career opportunities, as making themselves feel empowered. And a long-term goal would be to assist schools and education systems with providing teachers with the resources to learn how to teach programming at schools to keep up with the demands from jobs and from what their students need, and then just to help students and people all across Canada learn how to code in a really safe and fun way.
A recent study indicated that though 66% of girls aged 6 to 12 showed an interest in coding, less than 4% pursued computer science. This suggests a greater issue with women entering the tech industry. So what are some possible reasons for why this may be? Is it because females just aren't interested or educated in tech? Well, the 5-fold growth in females with MBAs and 10-fold growth in women earning engineering degrees over the last 30 years indicates otherwise.
I mentored for a year, which was an amazing experience to meet all the wonderful ladies who are interested in code. Vancouver chapter has grown a lot in the last 2 years. We're the second biggest chapter in Canada, so it's been really good to be a part of that growth.
Then is it because females don't work as hard and aren't as intelligent as men? Contrary to popular belief, those who work the hardest in the tech industry are not necessarily those who rise to positions of power. Reuters reported that most higher-ups at important tech firms gained their positions through special contacts and being part of an inner circle.
We've totally erased part of women's history where all of the female women that saved World War II and started NASA or whatever, they were all women programmers. So I don't know why we've kind of erased that moment of power and then replaced it with manpower, and now we're going back to let's figure out where we came from. I think it's always good to have a big spread of gender, and the more conversations you can have about a product or idea, you see that so many different users, regardless of gender, will end up using that product. So you really need to expand the horizon on that.
Then is it because females who work in a man's industry lose all their femininity? Everyone knows that girls in tech really aren't females at all. Though women entering such a male-dominated field may feel pressured to assimilate to the boys' club mindset, there is no reason why they would have to give up their ideals of femininity if it is something that they enjoy having.
It's really funny, like anyone can be in technology. You don't need to look a certain way.
I think the impact is, if anything, just creating the conversation around women in tech. One, because we know that it's still something that I think we struggle with, is getting women in those like science and math and tech positions. Everyone has sort of picked up that teaching not just boys, but girls and women how to code is necessary now.
Ladies Learning Code strives for digital literacy for everyone. They provide great ways to get involved in tech while actively working to close the gender gap in the industry.